Live across the valley, this is Good Day Sacramento.
I got some cute video in. This baby loves Bieber. Jackie Cardenas sent this in. She's 2 years old.
She dances way better than I do.
I love you, she says, Justin Bieber.
Why don't
spreading
you love
Bieber
me?
fever. Spreading.
Yes. All right,
Well,
at 6:30.
How do you feel? Don't you feel the same way? Don't you often go home, jump up and down?
That might as well
Little case of Bieber fever. It might as well have been you.
Yes,
It might as well have been.
Bieber fever. And hi to all the 13-year-olds who aren't normally up watching this show at this early morning. How's mommy? How's daddy
How's
doing?
mommy and daddy?
Give them their private time, won't you, please? And I think we have some announcement about Justin Bieber
Yeah,
that we're
coming
making here in a little bit.
In a little bit. Big announcement.
Stay tuned, King.
First up is Christina Anderson in the CBS 13 newsroom. She's got all the little. We have just learned that Marcus Allen and Don Geronimo are actually the new pitchmen for Pantene. That's great.
I do endorsements now.
They really. They're going to be apparently shooting an ad together soon. So.
You know what? What's sad is I would kill to have that hair.
Are you serious?
Well, listen, hello, we've only had, like, how long have I been on the show? 2 weeks? There's been 8 million shots of my huge bald spot already. So I would kill for that. And Mark, I don't know if you just cut yours down to avoid what all men inevitably
You're
will.
a smart man.
There
Absolutely.
you go.
Actually, it's just getting longer. You're letting it grow. It's getting a little bit longer.
A little bit. When I get it too tight, I look like a baseball. I've got so many seams running through my head.
And you're also going to get the headphone thing now that you're back on the radio every day. At the end of your radio show, you're going to have those marks in the middle of your head.
Great.
It'll only hide the scars.
Oh, he's already got marks in the middle of his head.
It'll only hide the scars.
That was Dr. Yamahata.
Well, there's that.
You can reach us on email if you like on our website, GoodDaySacramento.com. Just click on Contact Us there on the upper right-hand side of the page, and you can reach us. Or if you want to send us something directly, GoodDay@KMaxTV.com.
By the way, I meant to ask you, we're talking about the Kings and what it could do to save them. What would you do? Let's say you have the power and $60 bazillion. What would you do to get them to stay here?
I'd build a new building to begin with.
Right.
Second,
So private funding.
yeah, I think
Because they want it to be funded by the public, and I think some of the people who don't care are like, that's not right, man.
I came from Washington, D.C., and a guy that used to own the Redskins, Jack Kent Cooke, a multi-billionaire, he built the stadium there, FedEx Field, that's now known as FedEx Field. He built it with his own money.
Right.
So he could say, I own this place. I know that we don't live in a world now where guys and gals that own sports teams generally do this, but they have more money than just about anybody. You know, if they wanted to, they could build a building. I'd build a building, then I would, you know, do what anyone would do, restock, get some better players. But I'd put some faith in the people that live in Sacramento, California, that we can support, and we have supported a basketball team for many, many
The nice
years.
thing about it is if you did that, you'd have no competition. There's no other professional, I mean, there's, you know, you have the River Cats, but there's no other professional basketball team here. So it'd be a perfect venue.
But we're also hurt because we are only, what, an hour away from San Francisco, where they've got all the teams. So, you know, we're our own little, and as I mentioned, I came from D.C., which is very close to Baltimore. If Baltimore can have teams and D.C. can have teams, there's no reason that Sacramento can't have teams. But we need a better arena. We need a better team.
Last time I was at Arco, there was plywood flooring up in the upper level seats. We were walking on plywood. I mean, it was pretty sad.
The funniest thing and I like it. I like Arco. I like all the quirkiness of it. The floor seats that sometimes I can get from KHTK, really good seats.
Yeah.
They number the seats in chalk on the floor before the game.
Yeah.
So one day we arrived, and Janet and I are sitting in seats 3 and 4, and someone comes up and says, "You're in my seat." As it turns out, when they were writing the numbers on the floor for the seats, they went 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm looking there going, I wonder why the team is in disarray. They can't even get out chalk to write the correct seat numbers, but that's what I would do to fix it.
I think we're all in agreement Sacramento deserves a better arena. Last time I was there, Disney on Ice sucked. The acoustic was awful.
No. Well, we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed that this all comes through. You can catch Don Geronimo's show, by the way, on KHTK Sports 1140 from noon to 4.
Marianne will be on today at 1 o'clock.
I will. I'm playing at my media tour. I'll be on Don's show from 1 till maybe 2:30, and then I'm going to come be on Marcus Allen's show.
What are you guys going to talk about on Don's show?
We're going to talk about you.
Oh, okay. Hey,
we should probably
be
listening, yeah.
And I didn't know, Marianne, that you were double dipping. I thought I had an exclusive with you today.
No, it's a media tour today. Mark has said, hey, would you come over to my show after you leave Don's show?
There you go, bogarting my guest, my first day with Marianne, and you got to bogart her.
No, well, on your show, you'll be talking about cool stuff. On my show, she'll be talking up Coldplay.
No.
And hopefully hitting the post.
Now here's Enrique.
Our truck tracker's on full alert today.
I'm going to check in with dispatcher Jason Maloney for a status report from the back room. What's up?
chaos in the newsroom. That's why I don't have a shirt on. So I just barely got back here.
Okay.
So I have a bunch of shirts. So if you sent me one and you haven't seen it, don't worry. I will be putting them on. It's just one day at a time.
Okay.
We're getting a lot of stuff here. We got this from Diane, and I believe it's Locke. Right? L-O-C-K-E.
Yeah, Locke. Yeah. Historic town of Locke.
And so apparently there's she runs a Chinese medicinal business, medicine business. They do acupuncture, Chinese herbs and whatnot. And so we figured we'd check that out. We haven't been to Locke in a while. And also there's a saloon there that's been there since 1934. And we'll be checking that out.
There's a what there?
A saloon.
Oh, a saloon.
Yeah.
Like Nick was saying, it's a very historic, a lot of Chinese history.
Yes.
In Locke.
There's an old gambling hall there. I mean, that's obviously just
all
a historical. It's all original,
it's a good place.
Are you guys the dispatcher or am I?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to take up your thunder.
Also, we got Tammy's sister-in-law's got a Hello Kitty cookie collection.
Nice.
And when I say kooky, we're talking kooky. So, hey, I'm not wearing a shirt now, but if you want to send me one, 2713 KOVO Drive. We'll give your company a shout-out, just like Burt Works Motorsports. And if you want a truck sent to you, Nick, Marianne, show them how easy it is.
Just go to GoodDaySacramento.com, scroll down just a smidge right here, and look for Live Truck Tracker under Quick Links, just left of Dawn's picture.
Oh,
there.
and listen, if you click on my little thing, you can read all the hate mail from the housefrows about me. It is awesome about how I'm the devil and I'm Damien. That's right there. It's just one click away. And don't take his time, would you please, my friend, the truck tracker.
I'm sorry. I know. I feel bad now. We're trying to be historic. Give
He looks so good in yellow.
Coming up new at 7, Mark Mathis is trading in his oil pan for a chainsaw.
And a major announcement concerning Justin Bieber coming up.